I'll just make this video about paints themselves because I'm noticing some of my paints are no good anymore. Now, I've had these paints for probably 20 years. Some of the paint is newer than that, but a lot of these acrylics are at least 20 years old because I bought these back when I made this original drawing, which was in 1995. May 1995 is when I made the original drawing for Girl with Axe. So this is almost 21 years to the month because now it's April 1st, 2016, and this was made. I took the pictures in May, and I probably made this in April of 1995. So this is sort of anniversary, 21 year anniversary of this, so this is a symbolic moment for me. But I need to do touching up of the axe and of the boot. I'm going to work the boot, and I'm going to work the axe. I'm going to work this. I'm happy with the sky for now. So the siennas and the umbers are going to come into play here. But I went to my, what is this? Burnt umber. And I went to my burnt sienna. And these are just too dry. I even got a nail out. Where's my nail? Oh, it's over there somewhere. I got a nail and shoved it down in here to loosen up the top layer of paint inside the tube, and the whole tube is just too hard. So my burnt sienna and burnt umber are gone. I can't use these. But my raw sienna and my raw umber are still usable. Now the raw umber is borderline. I can still use it, but it's getting to be too coagulated. But something I noticed about these paints, as far as the pigment, I wanted to see what the pigment was. And on the back it says what the pigment is. And this, the raw umber, says pigment, natural iron oxide. So this is rust. This is raw umber. Raw sienna. This is Winsor Newton now. You know, other companies might use different pigments. But the raw sienna is synthetic iron oxide. So I don't know what that means. What is synthetic iron oxide? It's synthetic rust? And why would they use that instead of real rust? I don't know. I'd have to look this up. Now the burnt umber, the Winsor Newton burnt umber, is natural iron oxide. So the umbers, let me confirm this. Winsor Newton uses natural iron oxide for its umbers, but for its siennas, because here's the burnt sienna, it's synthetic iron oxide. So for the siennas they use synthetic iron oxide. For the umbers, both raw and burnt, they use real rust. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I also have no idea why the burnt umber and the burnt sienna, which I bought all these at the same time. I bought all these at the same time. But the burnt umber and the burnt sienna are unusable. The raw umber and the raw sienna are still usable. So is there a correlation? Seems like there is. Those are my thoughts on the paints themselves. I'll make another video about my thoughts on the actual paints and the materials at some point. Have a good day.